guys? Welcome to another episode of Tall Boy Sunday. I'm Mike. Today I have my brother co-hosting, Brian. And then today we have a very special guest all the way from Acton, right?
Palm DZ.
Palm DZ, okay.
The Antelope Valley.
Yeah, Antelope Valley. We got our friend Lewis, also known as Fetus.
Feet ass, dude.
Oh, Feet Ass, sorry. What's up, Feet Ass?
What's going on, boys?
Nah, nothing. Just hanging
Long
out.
time no see, dude.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, seriously.
All right. Today we have, for the review, it's called the First Stage West Coast IPA from the 818 Brewery in Canoga Park in the San Fernando Valley. I've been to 818, but I've never had this one before.
I've never even had any of these things, so.
Yeah, I've been to one. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I like how small it is, and they barbecue outside and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Like,
That's pretty cool.
it's
And
a
they have
good
like
place.
a sushi spot right next to them.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's pretty bomb
Yeah.
too. It's pretty bomb too. So, all right, so let's check it out. Let's put mine in my cozy. And
1, 2, 3.
let me know what you guys think.
Not the easiest to open.
Oh, god damn, that's good.
It's pretty good for an IPA.
Yeah, hell yeah. Real smooth.
I'm not like the biggest fan of them, but
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
I think the three of us.
like I just feel like as long as it's not like super bitter or harsh at the end,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the IPA is pretty good. You know what I
This
mean?
is pretty refreshing.
Yeah.
And like for being 10 a.m., it's real good.
You ever had a so like I think I've kind of like grown more into like the IPAs now, right? Because it kind of gets you fucked up faster.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So there's one called like Racer 5 or something like that. Have you heard of that?
I've seen it.
It's pretty good.
It's like a blue can, right?
No, it's a red one
A red can.
with like the Racer 5, like Johnny 5 or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. I'm positive I've seen it. I know which one you're talking about.
So like that's just pretty fucking good.
Yeah. Where can you get it or what?
Just about any liquor store.
Any liquor store?
Actually, right by you. What is it? Satakoy and Woodman.
Okay.
Or that laundry detergent's at?
Pretty much. Yep. Right.
Like what's it called? Michael's?
Michael's Furniture
Michael's
on the
Furniture?
it
in
used
that
to be.
corner.
Used to
dude.
be?
So because there's a studio up the street right there.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I would go and pick, pick up a 6-pack on the drive home.
Trip out there. They're making that place a senior living space.
The actual spot.
No.
But there's,
no.
but there's
Michael's Furniture?
But there's one kind of like close by, isn't there?
Yeah, there's one off of Arleta Boulevard. Or was it?
No, there's one right here on
Woodman and
yeah,
North.
on Woodman, right?
But then they close it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
That one's been closed for years. Next to the Citibank?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's been closed for a long time.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like
I'm surprised they haven't like demolished it.
yeah, it was like a crack den for a while.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers were breaking in there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Those were
Like,
coming up, dude. They're like seniors, my ass, dude.
but if you live right here in the Van Nuys area, like there was a place called Michael's Furniture, and they had like sick rip-off commercials.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I actually when I bought my house, I came down here to buy all my bedroom set
From Michael's Furniture.
because it was the cheapest like everywhere else. Like
No,
I got like the full on set for like $2,500, and like I went to like Ashley's Living Spaces, $4,000, $5,000, and I was like, oh, you know what? Let me just try this spot right here real quick, dude. Like I've never been to it, right? So I was like, let me just try it out, and
Well, yeah, dude, he saved on all that research and development for his ads.
Yeah. Seriously.
So he can offer that at 20%
Yeah.
discount. Yeah.
heck yeah, man.
'Cause, man, it was oh my god, it was a sick knockoff. But I was like, whatever, the old man's doing it.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah, seriously.
he did it for a long time, dude.
And
I mean, since
I'm positive he made a killing off that land.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh man, he's a millionaire.
Yeah.
If he wasn't one before, he is one.
Oh,
now.
for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, everything out here is,
Oh, yeah.
expensive now, dude. You know
And,
what I mean?
and it, like when it shut down, that's when the houses were the most expensive. That's when they like got close to $1 million out here for a house. Like,
Oh
it's
yeah, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, super ridiculous.
Like buying like a little hut, dude. Like probably like as big as this room, you know?
yeah, dude.
Well, that's like saying like out like in like the valley now, right? People rent a garage, dude. Like
Yeah,
a
it's
15 like a 15 by 10 for like $2,000, and I'm like,
Yep.
what the hell, man? Like, how
Like-
do you have your whole family there? You know, with kids and everything.
Yep. The cheapest you'll find right now is like $1,200.
Which is for like a garage.
Yeah, for like a garage. Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's not bad because like everyone I've been talking to pays like $1,800 and up.
That's what I'm
man,
saying.
for
Like
a garage.
if you're really looking, like you'll find $1,200.
Yeah. You'll find some.
That's insane, man.
But yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, no, 'cause, when I was first shopping back in 2016 for a house before I bought this one, there was a place in Granada Hills that I had found, or not found, but I was looking at it, and it was like 900 square feet, and the lot was like maybe 4,000 square feet. you know.
Yeah.
And then that one they wanted like 800,000.
Jesus.
And they're like, oh, it's in a great area. I don't give a fuck how good that area
Yeah.
is. Like, it's still living
Seriously, dude.
in an elf's house.
100%. Yeah. That's crazy. It just trips me out that like that's a thing now, right? Like, so like I'm like trying to like invest and buy, right? Some like real estate. And I was looking at condos out here, like in like Pacoima area, like like Silmar, San Fernando.
Yeah.
Dude, they're going for like 300,000, man, which is fucking cheap if you ask me. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Cause
So it went down, dude.
oh yeah, like cause I think prior to like a few months ago they were like in the $500,000, you know, and like it's only like 800 square feet, you know, 2-bedroom, whatever, 1-bathroom
It's an
condo.
apartment. You're buying an apartment.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm like,
it's exactly what it
dude, it'll make a killer out here in the valley. It's in prime location for people in Silmar, right? And you can probably just jack up the rent and, you know, for 300,000. I mean,
well, we'll talk later. I'm pretty down. Fucking. All right, so Fetus, before we jump around more, like where did you grow up? Where are you from? You know, tell the people who you are.
I grew up just up the street from here, in Van Nuys, born and raised.
All right.
Grew up in the hood, you know.
Okay. Specifically, what streets?
And my main cross streets are Woodman and Sherman Way.
Okay. Yeah.
So right like by the Norms, is kind of what everyone knows.
Yeah.
That nasty ass Norms.
I don't know. I like that Norms.
That shit's fucking disgusting, dude.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
What? I love that shit.
I've ate there a few times throughout my whole life, and the last time was like the final stretch. I was like, this is retarded, dude. Like I'd rather just walk over to McDonald's across the street.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, dude, I love that Norms. Like
Yeah.
we've been going there since we were kids.
But don't get me wrong though. Like I tried the Norms down in Santa Monica. Amazing.
yeah.
It's just this one. I don't know what it is. I was like, this thing's
You
disgusting.
know, there's one in Montclair off of the 10 freeway off Indian Hill, and that one I thought sucked. That one was terrible service. Like the food was bland, you know. But the one out here, man, this is great. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
They load it up with the lard. I don't know.
Yeah. Fuck.
I'm down though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we have to disagree on that one.
We started going. Fuck, we were small.
Yeah, we were little.
I mean, I prefer to go to the Denny's up the street on the like down like North Hollywood, which is same thing, ghetto as hell, right?
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah, well, nothing against Denny's.
It's next to the Kurutai.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep, that
Oh,
one.
but
Which
nah.
that place is fucking bomb
Yeah,
too,
hell
man.
yeah.
See, but like that one, that one's like a lot better than the normal Denny's because it's also like a burger palace.
Right.
So they have like more burger options and
For sure.
than anything
Oh,
else.
that's right. I
remember, like,
forgot.
the
I always
first
forget
time-
about that.
Yeah.
When I used to go to like Denny's a lot, on Van Nuys and Sherman Way, there's that Denny's that was there. I don't think it's there anymore on the corner, but that was like one of the first Denny's that started selling beer. So I used to go there to go have breakfast and
All right,
fucking
so,
beer.
so explain that. What were you doing?
Going over there to go have breakfast and having a beer at a Denny's.
No, but you were outside like stadium status, selling it out of a cooler.
No, like in the restaurant.
Oh, okay.
So it was like one of the first ones that started like selling
Is it alcohol?
alcohol inside the Denny's.
Oh, they started selling. Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. I thought you were rolling up with the cooler.
Oh hell no! Imagine out there, it's all bites out like, hey, what's up?
Dude, and like I've been to like small shows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like, get us modelo. Shit, I do. Because I've been to smaller shows. I forgot who we're gonna go see, but it's probably Inspector. But like, yeah, like paisas like roll up on the side of the line to get in,
bro.
and then they open up the cooler. Hey, tengo cocas y modelo si quieres.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
fuck, I'm
they-
down.
They do that shit at the USC tailgates.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, sodas, aguas. And then they come to the guys, hay cervezas también.
I love those
It's
guys, man.
smart, man. I mean, like honestly, like kudos to all those those
Yeah.
vendors
Hell
who do
yeah.
that shit,
I'm
man.
down,
I mean,
I'm down. I love those guys.
fuck, dude, support them over. I mean,
Hell yeah.
nothing against you white folks, but I'm all about my fucking Hispanic people, man.
Fucking, like, not all superheroes wear capes.
That's
Yeah,
right, man.
exactly.
That's right.
Because there's been times where fuck, I'm thirsty as fuck on those lines, and it's hot. You know, in the summertime it gets hot out here.
Oh yeah, and I mean, I don't know, like if you guys go to Dodger games and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Back in the day when I used to go, you're always like just pounding beers, dude. Like the whole drive up, and whatever reason, like I've gotten kicked out from the stadium like twice
God damn.
from like banned for the season. You know what I mean? Because I got caught up with a beer in the parking lot.
Oh,
like-
that's it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were doing something crazy.
Dude, no, man. Come on, man. I'm calm. And then but I was like, dude, I'm like, I literally like just pulled up, parked, not even like 2 minutes in my car, and like I already had like the cops, And I'm like, what the heck is going on,
Those guys
dude?
are so fucking lame.
And like the worst one I've had, man. We so like the company I used to work for or freelance for, like we used to do like a yearly Dodger game, right? And you know, you go with all your coworkers and you know stuff like that. So we used to buy like 30 packs, dude, right? Pre-party, the whole shebang. And like the worst one we got, man, was we got caught up like that too, and like the officer made us open up the whole 24 pack, brand new. Like we had probably just touched like one beer
shit, and pour them out.
and pour them out, dude. And you're like, can I just, you know,
Let me get one.
yeah, you know what I mean? Get down there and get a little lick, dude. I don't want to buy $16 beers, you know.
Yeah.
But
Dude, it's a fucking scam, dude.
They're 20 now, dude.
oh, it's ridiculous.
It's $20 a beer now.
It's, you know what I mean? Like, dude, for a
fuck
talk can,
you.
you're like,
Yeah.
fucking talk cans are fucking, you know, a 3-pack, the Visa pack is $10, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And dude, fuck, man. I remember they used to be $12. And even then,
Oh, yeah, it was expensive, right?
yeah,
I mean,
even then it was fucking
yeah.
expensive. But you know what? We're the only team in the whole MLB that can't tailgate the games.
oh, yeah, for sure.
We're the only ones.
I went to a the Angels game one time, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, dude, what the hell? These fools are tailgating?
yeah. They have a golden road across the street.
Right.
It's great.
Yeah.
Right, which is awesome. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, yeah.
So
I
we
mean,
got hammers right there.
so it sucks, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you know, what I mean, everything that's gone down, you know, with the fans and all that stuff, that's kind of what fucks it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, we might be a little bit too aggressive. You
No,
know,
I mean,
but it's because we're so excited to see
Yeah,
the team.
100%, man. I mean, it's like I feel like any athlete that comes to LA, right, like gets love forever from LA, like you know what I mean, like players from the Lakers, right, and like right the Dodgers players and all that stuff, and I feel like everyone is super nervous to play for us because of like the hypocrisy. You know what I mean? We're all hypocrites, dude, and you know they fuck up. They have one good game and they're like, oh, this was his best, and one day
Yeah.
you fuck up and you're like, you fucking ruined it. You know, death
Yeah,
threats,
yeah.
dude, the whole shebang, like on social media, like.
Yeah.
I don't think that way, but yeah.
No, but like you know what I mean, like
that does
that's what I'm
happen.
saying. So
That
like
does
like I
happen a
feel
lot.
like people who come to like LA, right? Like for instance, like people from like the Lakers, everyone who comes in here, right, gets so much love. They don't do shit with us. Then they go to a different team and they're balling out, dude. Like
Yeah.
averaging 30 points a game, and you're like,
They're
where the fuck
holding
was
out.
that? You know what I
They're
mean?
holding
Like
out,
yeah, because I just feel like they're just so nervous. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. And then they come over here. They think they're gonna buy a mansion.
Oh right, and they're like, well, I'm from like Wisconsin, so
Yeah.
you know.
They're my neighbor. I get it. But yeah, dude. And you know, when I was living up in Oakland back in like 2015, 2016, like I would go to the A's game, the Athletics
Oh,
game
yeah.
with my coworkers, and fuck, that shit was great. We didn't even go to the game a lot of the times.
Yeah.
We'd just be fucking like
Outside.
barbecuing.
Yeah,
Shit,
heck
I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah. Same thing with the Raiders games. Like, so I got into, so I moved out there in 2013. I came back with 2016,
Like 2015.
2015. Okay. Or-
You were there for it was 3 Raider seasons.
yeah.
Because we went to
So
3.
3 years. Yeah. I was there a long ass time.
Yeah, that was a while.
Yeah. So fucking that's how I really got into the fucking Raiders, because like it wasn't so much the games because we would lose a lot, you know, but it was the tailgate, it was the party, and like I
You
was
know,
all about it.
it's funny you say
Same.
that. Sorry,
Nah, you're good. You're good.
my like some of like my boys are fucking real, right? Just like you guys, right? All Raiders Nation to the max.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then we were talking about this yesterday.
We're undefeated in the tailgates.
That's right. And so they were saying how they're like, it's not so much about going to like the Raiders game, it's about the tailgates, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
He's
yeah,
like,
definitely.
right? Because
Oh, my
like
God.
they go now to like the one here in Vegas.
It's not as good.
One, the tailgates suck, right? Because there's no parking space for them. So they're like, dude, they're like, it's fucking horrible. Like you go there and like
Yeah,
you're like, this is whack, dude. Like I don't even want to get drunk out here. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
'cause-
Like it makes way more sense to get drunk at a casino and then show up like 10
for
minutes
sure,
before the game.
100%. Because they were saying how like right, like so they used to go like how you guys would go right to the tailgates, fly out there, drive, and they're like, dude, like it was awesome. Like the whole people, you know, you go into the game, you don't even remember the game because you were so blacked out already, fucking drunk.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and he's like, and then he would say how like people would set up like tents and they'll charge you like $25, right? All you can eat, all you
Yep,
can drink type
yep,
of thing.
yep.
And like it was just like a family. So they're like, dude,
Nothing,
the
dude.
Raiders
It-
tailgates were fun.
It was like $20, and they're like, "All right, yeah, go ahead. We're gonna give you a wristband. We'll go to the taco guy, and then there's a cooler full of beer. If you got more, cool. If you don't, it's fine too."
Yeah,
And fuck, man, they would have at least minimum 8 coolers worth of beer.
it's legit, man.
Yeah, like all Budweiser, man.
Yeah.
Man, who cares at that point?
Yeah.
It's $20, so you get your money's worth.
Is that where you got your fame from, Stone Cold Steve Austin, dude?
No. We'll talk about it another time. But Stone Cold Steve Austin is the greatest ever.
He
I
is.
don't care what anybody
Yeah,
says.
he's pretty fucking badass.
Yeah.
Have you seen his 30 for 30? His documentary?
No, but I've seen a bunch of his interviews, and I think it's a bunch of the same. You know?
Yeah, probably. It's probably just
Yeah,
skits
yeah.
from whatever. Different,
Yeah, like
different pieces put together.
I've seen a lot of his interviews, and like it's pretty consistent. Like,
Yeah.
he's from the South, and all
like
that.
I like just watched his 30 for 30 like maybe sometime last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, damn, dude, like listening to his story, like it's fucking insane, right? And then he for that time that he disappeared from WWE, right? Like he said why he disappeared, whatever, trying to win his family back, you know what I mean? Like he's like, dude, he goes, my kids, I think they're probably from Germany, I think. Like his wife or something like that. So he goes,
One of his wives, I think he was married like 4 times.
or so I think like his daughters at the time, like when he was in his prime, he had like 2 daughters. He was saying, and like because he was never home, he was always on the road. That they flew back and moved out there. So he's like, it was fucking like a sad part in my life where like I was just getting drunk, in the hotel rooms because like I'm trying to talk to my daughters and like they're talking in German to me, like they lost the English accent, right? And they're over there like talking in Germany or whatever country they're in, you know.
Yeah.
But he's like, and I just like shit started, hitting me, and that's kind of why I took a break, like
Yeah, that and he fucking broke his back, dude.
oh yeah, he was fucked.
Yeah, he was all fucked up.
Yeah, but he's still the greatest, dude.
Yeah, he's still the best.
Yeah.
And the thing is that he had he was still in WWE, but he had like semi-retired. But he had told fucking Vince McMahon that he would come and like do like
Yeah, like small little like how like The Rock does it now, I think, right?
Yeah,
he shows up every now and then.
he'll fuck fools up in the locker
Yeah,
room.
yeah. It was down, dude.
And then go out there and stun her like 4 or 5 fools.
Hell yeah.
And then
And
that
walk
was it.
away.
Dude, like the best thing was when like I still remember, right? Like when the Big Show came out, his fucking first debut, right? It was like right because Vince McMahon and Stone Cold would always go at it, and fucking they had like the cage in the cell thing, whatever,
Oh,
and like fucking pay-per-view or whatever it was, WrestleMania, and Vince McMahon is like, oh yeah, you think you're a fucking badass, like I got something for you, and he brings his fucking the Big Show, you know what I mean? Big ass fool, and that fool still fucking stunnered him, like took that dude out. He's like, you know what I mean? I was like, damn, this dude's fucking dope. Before I knew wrestling was fake,
Yeah. Well, dude, like maybe the performance, or not even the performance, like some aspect of it is fake, but like the shit that they're doing on there,
oh, for sure.
God damn, dude, those fools are
For
fucking
sure.
throwing down. Especially fucking what's that fool's name? Mankind.
Oh, dude, he was down as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Sacco,
Yeah.
Nick Foley, man, he used to get like
Cactus Jack.
pins, dude, all through the back. I mean, yeah, he used to
He's
get beat
too
up,
down,
man.
and he was like they're all athletic, but like he was like the least athletic.
Oh yeah, and he would do like more like the hardcore shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It was insane.
I don't even know how he got his shot, man. You know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Who knows? Yeah, but hey,
He did it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Because
Mankind, dude.
I
Mr. Sacco.
I saw that pay-per-view where not him, where Undertaker threw him off the cage.
Oh yeah. Right into like all those pins. Was
Yeah,
that like,
yeah.
I think that was like one of the first
Tables,
ones.
pins,
Yeah.
like whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're like, I was like, fuck, dude, that guy died.
Yo, this dude's down, man. Fucking taking one to the back, dude.
And like you see that like throwing himself off the cage and like landing on like dudes on the fucking table and the ladders and shit.
Oh yeah.
You're
It's
like,
insane,
holy
man.
fuck, dude.
Like the Hardy Boys, man.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Dude,
this.
Jeff Hardy was like one of my favorite guys. I was like, damn, this guy's
Those dudes
down, dude,
love
doing
the fucking
fucking front
ladders,
flips, off like a 12-foot ladder or whatever.
Yeah, the 12-foot ladder onto
Down ass
the
dudes,
table.
man. Yeah. Those dudes are crazy.
Yeah.
Those dudes are fucking crazy.
It was insane watching those dudes fucking fly all
Yeah.
over the fucking place.
Did you ever work a WWE event? No.
You know what? I've never worked a WWE event. I've worked like boxing events.
Okay.
So it's kind of like similar, like the setup, right? But I mean, obviously, everything you see, like from like the camera view, you're not like they're only showing you where they're shooting, right? They're not showing you like the whole arena of like
Yeah.
right what it's like and stuff like that.
So you know what? Like, explain like what you do. You don't have to like mention the company you work for, nothing like that.
Oh, I mean, I don't really care. So I do television and film. I'm a union worker, right? So practically everything you guys see on TV, I probably like my name's on the credit somewhere. When I first got into this stuff, I was 18 years old. My brother brought me into the company called PRG. And I mean, that was it. You know, he kind of just put me into the thing, and everything else I built like my own name. You know what I mean?
But you're 22 now, right?
Yeah, I'm 22. So it's only been what is that? 4 years.
4 years. It's only been 4 years.
And look at me. No.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know, so I did the touring stuff, traveled around the world, you know, with an artist, and I mean, it was fun. You know what I mean? Like living in a tour bus.
And you never signed any NDAs, nothing like that?
Oh yeah, plenty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, so you sign like NDAs, but like the NDAs you're signing, it's like for the show like that you're filming at the time, or right, TV film or whatever, music video, whatever. But once it comes out, I mean, you can you can probably
So it
take
expires.
photos. You just can't post them until it gets released, right? Because like you don't want to give people the inside scoops on what's happening. You know what I mean?
So they expire, and like, I guess for security too, like for giving away locations. and
Yeah,
stuff.
for sure.
But I'm more interested in like the smaller shows, like the Jerry Springer show. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly where you're going with this.
And then like I don't want to burst anybody's bubble. Like you burst mine that one day, but fucking, you said you work on the Maury show, no?
No. But I know like all the stuff with it, right? Because it's kind of like right, Jerry Springer, Host Solutions and Sudas, like right that we watch, right?
Yeah.
Right, Maury and all that stuff, like. So the shows are fake to a certain extent, right? Like, like the acting is obviously like it's just a regular person who gets hired to be like, hey, dude, like like you want to make some money, right?
Yeah, it's like crazy shit.
Like $50 an hour or whatever. Let's just say, right? And they'll be like, oh, well, if you fools get down, I'll give you guys an extra, $25, and here's the story. You guys run with it, So you kind of just right. So it's not real, but it is real to a certain extent, like because it's not a fake show, but it is a fake show.
Yeah.
If that kind of makes sense. Like it's scripted but not scripted.
So you've met Maury?
No.
No, damn.
No, heck no. But I mean, he seems like a cool dude.
Yeah, right.
He seems like he's down to party.
Right,
I don't know.
But you can confirm that his show's not filmed in New York.
I don't think no. Like so, a bunch of shit is filmed out here in LA, man.
Yeah.
People, you know what I mean? They just make it seem like they're out in Boston, they're out in New York, and Florida. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes they will, like take like a small little crew, right? Like if they need a certain shot or whatever, a little scene or whatever, they'll do it in the city and right. But it's just like a minimal crew that goes out there with them. But everything else is like backgrounds, dude. Like you just put a backdrop, of like downtown, New York, and like when they're looking like out of like their penthouse suite, you know what I mean? Like the whole background looks real because of just how like the way it's slid up in the back and right the designs and everything. But dude, like they're sitting in like a small little stage, like. But it's just kind of what it is.
All right, and what exactly do you do for the studios or for the artists you go with?
So I do lighting, right? So I light them up, set up the rigs and all that stuff. So I'm definitely behind the scenes. Sometimes I'm like what we're doing here, right? If people are like interviewing, I'm like behind with if the camera's facing you, with like the panel lights, right? So I'm like right next to the person, following them around, and they're running around, like you just got to do what you got to do sometimes,
All right. And have you ever met like anybody that's like a total dick, like fuck that?
Oh, plenty of people, dude.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I'm sure.
Oh, there's like what? So there's so many like celebrities, and even athletes too, right? Stuff like that.
I can see that.
That like you think right, like oh, dude, this fucking like The Rock, dude. The Rock looks so fucking dope, right? He seems like he's chill, like. You say what's up to him, you know what I mean?
He seems chill.
Right? I mean, but like, you know what I mean? Like, so like for someone like myself who's worked like behind the scenes with him, like he's a fucking dick to the crew, man. You know what I mean? Like they just like think like, oh shit, I'm top notch, the shit. So don't fucking talk to me. But if a little fan comes up, he's a whole different person. You know what I mean? So he's super loyal to like his fans, but not to like the workers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's like so many people like him. You know what I mean? Out there that are the same way. So.
Oh damn!
So
Rock,
I mean,
you heard it here first. The Rock's a dick.
So there's like a bunch of like bubbles that you can fucking burst real quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Damn, but what do you do or what? Like
they're just dicks, man. You know what I mean? Like they just think they're like, because of who they are, they're like way better than you. Like don't look at me, dude. Like Eddie Murphy.
Don't look at him.
Fucking dickhead.
I can see that.
Like
yeah, but I mean
like legit.
I
but
can see that.
So like check this out. Like he's walking right, and his like security will tell you like to turn around.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like that's how like, and I'm like, what the fuck? Fuck who he is, dude. Like I'm not gonna turn around, dude. Like you act like I give a fuck. I'm just here to make my money, dude. Like.
So it's like that story of Steve Harvey that came out a few years ago that like he has his staff like is not allowed to like talk to him for any reason.
I've never heard much about him, right? Like I don't really follow like Steve Harvey. But I mean I'm not surprised. I mean, look at like Ellen.
Oh yeah, you're like
right,
yeah,
like
really
she is a complete. I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah. Look at everything that's happening now with her, like right?
Yeah, I was kind of happy, like low key happy that like
Dude, she is she's a fucking big time bitch, man. And,
Yeah?
excuse my language, but fuck, dude, she is
No, you can say what the fuck you want here.
fucking horrible.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like she
Yes.
and like just how you were saying, like her crew, right? Like she's got them like pets, dude. Like fucking pets, man. You know what I mean? It's sad. You know what I mean?
Like a clap and
Practically, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's fucking sad, but like that's people's careers, right? So like,
and you worked on her show,
oh yeah,
Gang of Times.
oh yeah. Like so, I used to do Ellen Games of Games, right? And funny story about that is like the tools, the dikes, right? Like the cutters, right? The side cutters. So you call them dikes, dude. It's kind of what's embedded. You're not doing it because she's a dyke. You know what I mean? It's just what you call them. Everyone knows that.
You're not saying that like because she's gay,
Right.
Right.
So it happened to be that like somebody said, hey, and she just caught it on radio, like, hey, can you hand me the dikes? And she was walking by and like the dude kind of got fired for that.
Nah.
Oh yeah, like it was like she made a big scene about it. You know what I mean? And obviously this is shit that doesn't hit publicity, TMZ or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Right. But like it's stupid. So like
So that's just a word for your cutters.
right, which
Scissors,
is
whatever.
side cutters, right? But you just say dikes. Like that's kind of like that's how I know them, dikes. So like for a while we would be like, hey, can you hand me the Allens, dude? Like,
You know what
I mean? Like,
what a fucking asshole.
yeah.
dude,
So.
fuck.
But like even with the union, they
Oh yeah,
consider-
it doesn't matter. So pretty much, right? Like she made a big fuss, got the dude fired, right? But it wasn't like he got fired. Like it was kind of like, hey, dude, she doesn't want you here. Like we have to let you go, right? You know what I mean?
So
Like
he moved to a different production.
yeah, like he probably went off and did like another show, right? But like it was like so he right. You would say he got fired, but like he didn't get in trouble or anything like that because it was stupid. Like
Yeah, he wasn't saying anything.
I wonder
Right.
if anybody tried to explain to her.
oh
Like,
yeah,
hey,
but she's so stubborn, dude. She
like
and
that.
like and it's her show, so like, are you really gonna lose the show because some dude fucking said dikes? Right, so like it's easier
It seems
it's
so
easier to
stupid.
like get rid of the problem and keep the money, right?
yeah. It seems so stupid. Like they explain to you like, oh no, these are dikes, and then like, yeah,
He even has it on the fucking thing. It says,
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy, man. I mean, so
DYKES.
yeah, right. So I mean, but there's so many people out there like that. You know what I mean?
Fucking
Yeah.
that's crazy, dude. All right,
I
hold
mean,
on.
there's a few celebrities that I met at my job.
But yeah, you know what I mean. So like just how you said, like you
Yeah.
meet a lot of people. Like
I was like, damn, hell yeah, sweet. And then, oh, what the fuck?
All right, so
dickheads, dude.
Brian,
Seriously.
like I don't think we've ever asked you, but like, where do you or not where do you work? I don't want you to burn out your location or
I work for CVS
yeah, you work for CVS. Okay, but don't tell us
as a
which
pharmacy
one.
tech.
Yeah, but just don't tell us which one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. And then, and then who have you met through your job?
I can't say names because of like what I do.
Oh, okay.
But like a few comedians,
Uh-huh.
a few comedian actors. Like it's honestly like the comedy guys that are just complete and total dicks.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, man. I've met other actors, fucking awesome. Like they are the nicest people. They bring you shit like because you've been so helpful for them.
right.
But like the comedy guys, man, fuck all those guys.
Damn.
Yeah. Like it really is like a terrible fucking thing. Like you're like, oh hell yeah, this is fucking funny. Like I love his fucking movies. And fucking you're like, oh what the fuck? This is a complete and total dick to everybody.
I did a this is like years ago. I did one of Beyonce's like Grammys performance, her like rehearsal and all that.
Like I've always felt like she's a bitch though.
So check this out, right? So
Prove it. Please.
I'm like walking in, whatever. She's probably like 5'6", 5'7". I don't know. She's not that tall, right?
Yeah.
And she walked in, dude, like regular clothes, right? Because like you hear stuff and people call her Queen Bee, and I'm like, why the fuck do people call her Queen Bee? Like, I don't think she's like attractive like that. You know what I mean? So like, I'm like, what's so good about her? She's wearing regular jeans, dude. She like walked in with like Chucks, a regular shirt or something. And I think at the time she just had like their first daughter, Blue Ivy, right? So she was probably like maybe a year or 2 years, something like that. Anywho, so we're in there and like she's a fucking total bitch, right? Like she's asking for like this, asking for that, dude, right? And I'm like, fuck this bitch. Like fucking people praise her ass so much, But then shit she's asking for, like as you like, right? Like at the time because she's asking for this and you're changing shit around. Like it was just like me and one dude, right? And we're like changing all this shit around and you're like, motherfucker, dude. But what you don't realize is like she's been doing it for a long ass time, right? Like Destiny Child's or whatever, right? However the hell she came up, and like she's calling like colors by like the way we translate them, you know. And you're like, oh shit, like fuck, like right, like we don't say blue, you know, it's cyan, you know what I mean? Like purple is not purple, it's magenta, you know. Yellow is amber, you know. Like that's kind of how like our whatever lighting lingo is. Yeah. And she's calling them as it is, like right, the colors, and you're like, oh shit, like all right, like. Maybe she's a bitch because she knows what she wants. You know, she's been doing it for a long time. She's a professional, dude.
Yeah.
Right. So then whatever, like that happened, dude. I'm seeing her be a mom, right? Like playing with her daughter, and her daughter's coming up, like trying to sing with her. You know, so you're like, oh, it's kind of cute, right? You start seeing things like that. So like my whole demeanor changed from like she's a fucking complete total bitch to she's actually pretty cool. She's a bitch when it comes down to like work because she knows what she wants. She's not there to fuck around. You know, she means business.
Of course.
And then I was watching her like transition it like in and out of her Grammy dresses, right? And like again, like when she first walked in, she was wearing regular clothes. So I'm like, why the fuck do people call her Queen Bee, dude? Then I saw her in these fucking dresses that she's trying on, and I was like, holy fuck, like it's like night and day, dude. You know what I mean? Like, and I was like, damn, dude. And like at one point, I'm like sitting there, and like she's probably like 10 feet in front of me or less.
Just being a total creep.
Well, I'm like right, I'm in my head. I'm going through like the disbelief of like, damn, this is why people call her Queen Bee, like fucking night and day difference. And there's a mirror, right? So there's like a mirror in front of me, kind of like to my left,
like this,
right? Yeah, I'm like right next to it. No, so she's she's like trying on her dresses or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I think it's her stylist or somebody. Like I was just caught up, like, just you know what I mean? Fucking jaw open, the whole shit bang, dude, and like they're like. You're right, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Damn, my bad." You know what I mean? Like,
you want to get the fuck out of here?
I was like, "Yeah, right." I was like, "Damn, dude!" Like, all right, like this is why they call her Queen Bee. You know what I mean? Like, she looks like really good in dresses, right? Like, I don't know, but that's my little Beyonce.
And then the question that everybody wants to know is, how many porn sets have you done?
0.
0? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No,
we don't do.
So you don't want to tell us?
We don't do porn here. We have sex. We just don't do porn.
Oh, okay. Damn. But you would think like a lot of those the first jobs or the first sketchy jobs would be.
You know what's funny is that
especially being out here in San Fernando.
Oh, for sure. So like porn stuff and all that stuff. I've never even been asked to do anything like that, right?
Okay.
And if they ask me, I mean, whatever. Like to me, in the end of the day, like it's just a job. You know what I mean?
Job's a job, yeah.
But like I have buddies who like been in the industry for a long ass time, and back when like porn was really fucking huge, right? They're like, dude, like we used to work like regular porn shoots, and then right, like let's just say like they're like we would make like $100 a day, let's say, right? And then they would get asked to work like a gay one.
Oh damn!
Right, like a dude on dude.
Damn.
And they were like, dude, like as much as you wanted to say no, the money was like 4 times more because nobody wanted to do it.
Yeah.
So people would be like, well, fuck, dude, like, I mean, they're paying me fucking, let's just say, right, $500 for the day, man. Like, I can you know what I mean? Like
if you got little to no money coming in, like,
dude, right? Like, I mean, like if they're paying you $100 for a guy on girl scene or a girl on girl, right? And then they ask you to go do like a guy on guy, dude, like for.
Like, oh,
I mean, like the money, right? Like,
so a lot of the older homies that they've done it.
Oh yeah, like a bunch of them. Yeah, you know what I mean. And like, I mean, it's shit that people like are like, yeah, dude, like I've done them, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Like it's end of the day, it's just a job, you know.
Yeah, yeah. It's an intense ass job.
Yeah, fuck, man. Like, oh, can you get the light close up on his dick? No.
Yeah.
yeah, right. Like
you're extending it as far as.
Yeah, man. I mean, right? Like, just like people who do like the dumpsters, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, a job's a job, you know, at the end of the day, man. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Damn, man. You know what? I saw you at the last job that you did. I hope it's cool that we talk about it.
Oh, yeah, I don't care. For sure.
Yeah. So, the last job that I saw you at was at the Besame Mucho Festival.
Yeah.
Over there at Dodger Stadium. I don't think you can see it.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. And I had a great time. And then thank you for letting us into that VIP area.
Yeah, man. I mean, no biggie, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I like, you know, like I told you guys there, you know, like to me, it's like, it's crazy that you guys spend so much money on these tickets, right? Honestly, and like, and that was just like the general admission,
the basics,
right? And then when you told me like the VIPs were like $600,
yeah, man,
like that's fucking insane. So like, if you know, me being on the inside, like if I have the connections, dude, like,
yeah, and then,
get you guys in, you know what I mean?
And
like,
then honestly,
all right.
at the Besame Mucho festival. Like it was great. It was great. And the bathrooms, like there was a gang of them, but it was just like regular porta potties.
Oh, for
and
sure.
then there was nowhere to sit down.
Yeah.
Nowhere to sit down. And then they segregate you by your age. So if you're 21, you can only go buy beer at that certain area.
At that certain spot.
Yeah. In the VIP area, like everybody,
yeah, it didn't matter, right?
And it was great. And then there was a place to sit. And then the bathrooms were fucking like those really nice, like luxury.
Yeah, the luxury ones. Yeah,
fuck yeah, dude, made a big difference.
Yeah, because I mean, even like for us, like, and I'm like, I was there with Café Tacuba.
Oh yeah.
Right. So like that's what I was working for on that one, and like our bathrooms in the back, dude, were regular porta potties. So like people in the VIP had a fucking nicer restroom than like us in the background. You know what I mean?
It was great, like, cause I not gonna lie, like when you let us in there, the rumble started happening. I'm like, fuck, dude.
You're like, perfect.
Yeah, perfect. Because I had been to those bathrooms, but like at a different concert.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're fucking way nicer,
yeah.
man. Yeah.
They had them at the what's it called? God damn. The concert we went to with Lil Screech and Jess.
Yeah, exactly. The one in Irvine.
Yeah.
The one in Irvine. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. The one with Foreigner.
Yeah, there you go. Foreigner.
Yeah, Foreigner.
Yeah, they had
those Foreigner.
They had
Nice
a bunch of those
restrooms.
nice ass
Yeah.
bathrooms. Like,
And I think you've worked at that stadium too. It's in Irvine.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember the name of it.
Is it like an amphitheater? Or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I remember telling you that we went there, and then you're like, "Oh, I just worked there like a month ago for so and so."
Fuck, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I've done a bunch of the spots out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Because that was that one day where like you took us on the scenic route. And you fucking took us to a sushi spot that's like 30 minutes away from the fucking amphitheater.
Yeah.
You took them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I know a sushi place that's close by, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Fucking
like
20
40
miles?
Yeah.
More.
yeah, it was more.
He's like in fucking Laguna Beach. He's like, oh yeah, it's right here. It's just right here. It's right by the beach.
It was by like our cousin's place in Anaheim, and I'm like,
We still had another like 20 miles to go to.
and I'm like, I know where the fuck this is. I'm like, this shit is nowhere near fucking nowhere.
Yeah, that's funny. Fuck it.
Yeah.
100% not scared, dude.
Exactly.
Little Screech and I are like the sushi was great, but fuck, now we have to sit in the car for 45
Yeah, for
minutes
sure.
to get to the fucking theater.
And the thing is that like at that sushi place that we ended up drinking a bunch.
Yeah.
And the sushi didn't sit well either.
Oh,
so by
yeah.
the time we got there,
Oh, you guys were
finally
ready
got
to
in,
blow.
Dude.
Yeah.
We blew it up.
Oh, for sure. That makes sense.
I don't know what the fuck you and him ate that made you feel like that. Because I was
It was those.
fine.
You've been to sushi a bunch of times, no?
So I don't eat sushi, but I do go like right because they always have like the teriyaki. So
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure you've seen it. It's like the smelt eggs. It's like little orange, like
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For
tapioca.
sure.
It looks like tapioca balls, and like it's on top of the sushi. And like I remember that stuff being like kind of salty, and it didn't taste all that good. I don't like it. And then I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Yeah, I'm sure. Because like I was fine. I didn't eat that shit.
So, real question: would you go back to that spot?
Yes, that place is great.
You would. Okay.
That-
yeah,
that place is
I've been there a few times. It's
Okay.
it's amazing.
Because like for me, like when like shit like that happens to me, like I'll stop going to that location.
All right. I have another question then. Have you ever stopped going to Taco Bell?
No, I still go.
right?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
See,
I go to
'cause
Taco
I
Bell.
feel like Taco Bell is like a gamble. It's 50-50. Is it a fucking
Dude, I
stomach
mean,
or not?
it fucking happened to Amber Heard, dude. She took a shit in Johnny's Depp's bed, you know?
Oh, that's right. After eating Taco Bell? I didn't know that detail.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it was all over like the little Instagram shit when that whole little discussion was going on with them.
Yeah, it was on
Or
the
the
Reddit.
divorce or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of Taco Bell, man. Like, I fucking love their
Honestly, Taco Bell is great. It just like it does fuck up your stomach
for sure.
Yeah,
like,
let's
like
be real.
I go to
Yeah, it does.
like I go now to like Del Taco because their tacos are so much cheaper, right? But
That
like,
and it tastes better.
yeah, but like the Taco Bell, dude, it's fucking great, man. I mean, at home, I buy their hot sauce, you know. So like when we fucking have like taco night, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm always on that, you know.
Shit, like there are times where like I'm getting off work and I'm going down to fucking Roscoe and I'm seeing In and Out like fuck, it's a line. Fuck that. Go around that shit. Del Taco right
Yeah, right there,
there.
yeah, fuck yeah, man. And what's great about Del Taco, they have those ranch crispy.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
It's like $1 something, dude. Fuck. I was just there like the other night, you know, like I had fucking
Those crispy
my
chicken
brother take me, dude.
tacos.
Yeah,
Those shits
yeah.
are fucking bomb,
Yeah.
man.
Dude, I love Del Taco. And they're everywhere.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Fucking
yeah.
everywhere.
And if you want a burger, you can get a burger from them too.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know,
Yeah.
quesadilla.
Honestly, I haven't had the burger from them, but like
It's not bad.
nah.
No, like it's not obviously like
I say like if I'm really hungry, then it's like a epic burrito and a side of fries, and that's it.
oh nice.
But like if I'm just like I want something to eat real quick, 2 chicken soft tacos, and then the side of fries.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, and just to go back a little bit, like I said, that you worked at the Best of Mucho Festival.
Yeah,
And you worked specifically for the band Café Tacuba.
yeah,
For those that don't know, Café Tacuba is a band from Mexico City. And I think they're great, right?
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean-
even know who they are.
you know it's
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of
so
people don't.
a lot of people don't know who they are. But if you hear like their popular songs, you'll be
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah, I know exactly
that's who
who
that
they are.
is,
Okay.
right? Like, cause
Yeah.
you know, like how you said, like El Inspector, you know, like I don't really know the group, but I know their songs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
exactly.
So it's kind of like I think people are like that with
Yeah,
With
exactly.
them, okay.
a lot of artists,
I guess I'm at the like listen to the songs and like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I think they're great. Like, I really like them. I really enjoy them. And I've seen them live that one time.
Yeah.
And I think it's one more time before that.
Yeah, I think that's what you were
But
saying.
like, dude, like when they come out here, they sell out right away.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
like-
100%.
I'm sure there's like
they're a
if it's
headliner.
like a Mexican band, it's like I'm sure
Yeah.
everyone hears, especially here. Like, come on, let's be real. LA, like,
Yeah, for sure.
it's
Rock en español.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
it's Mexican lifestyle.
but I've seen that they go to New York and they sell out.
Well,
Yeah,
you're talking about big cities.
Yeah.
Big cities are gonna like do that, but if they go to like a small ass city, like in say Nashville, like
no,
or like somewhere like in the Midwest, you're probably not gonna get the same amount of people that sell out, but you're gonna get close to it. You know, here, Texas and New York, let's say, maybe
Chicago,
even Florida
too.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Miami and all that.
and Illinois.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
Chi,
remember,
yeah,
like
for
there's
sure.
a bunch of like the
The,
Hispanic
like,
community
yeah,
is
so like
huge
more where like
in
the
those states.
Hispanic community's at, right?
Yeah, it's
Chicago's
huge in
big.
those states. Like if like those Midwestern states, you're probably gonna see it like get close to it because there's like all those states probably hear about it and then they're gonna travel close to wherever they're
For
performing.
sure, like Vegas, right?
Yeah,
Oh, Vegas.
I mean Arizona. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
Should fucking
All right. Well,
like
either
I'm
way.
sure if they perform like in Vegas, like people
Yeah,
from here, people
everywhere,
from there,
everywhere.
they're all gonna like
For sure.
go there to
Well,
see that.
well,
to
either
see them
way,
perform.
And that's a good argument. Yes. The lead singer, Ruben, like he's kind of a weird guy, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's,
A little bit,
you know-
but he can be cool, no?
yeah. He's so he. I mean, he's chill. He just looks like an odd character. You know what I mean? But I mean, you know, like he's performing, dude. He's in his element. So I mean, maybe he's real chill outside of when he's not performing. But I mean, he's doing a fucking concert and like, you know, people are trying to talk to him or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, like, cause like that happened to me. I did like another one of their shows, and so if you guys know who he is, he wears like dope ass clothing, and I think I was talking to you guys about that.
Yep.
And you know, like so, like he's got like these custom made sarapes that we think they're custom made, right? Like all his clothing is like we think it's custom made.
Yeah,
And you know, so I kind of like went up to him and like asked him like, you know, where does he buy this?
Like
shit?
try to punk him, like, damn, sweet shirt.
That
bro.
shit is dope, dude. Can I get it? No. You know, and then like he like gave me the website, right, of where he buys his stuff, and he's like, oh, it's not custom. It's just you know, they have custom stuff, but it's not custom to me. Like, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So like anyone can get it, you know, which is pretty chill.
Yeah, that's pretty sure.
You know, so I mean, yeah, I mean, but again, like he's in his element, like
And does he only speak Spanish or is English too?
you know, they do the broken English. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
yeah. I mean, I'm sure.
Like, is it?
So is it like Raz's shirt? Like fucking like
Nah.
No.
no.
Like think
no.
think hipster.
Oh,
Yeah,
Very
for
hipster.
sure. Very
Very
hipster.
So,
Yeah.
So think
Very hipster, but like dope
Like-
ass logos. Like when you're like, oh damn, like that thing's like I'll rock that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like if you go hipster, but like not all the way.
okay.
Yeah, I guess
Like
you
a
can
lot of
say that.
like a lot of scarves and like a lot of like ripped tees.
Yeah,
Right?
for sure,
Okay. So
for sure. So I mean, his style is real cool. You know.
yeah.
No, but I'm happy that you're telling me that he's a chill ass dude.
Yeah.
He looks cool.
Well, like the whole band is chill, man.
okay.
Honestly, I mean, you know, and like the whole like the whole team, I should say, right? Like I don't know how long have like their like audio guys, right? Lighting guys and all that have been working with them. But the whole team is just, I mean, they're dope. But I don't know if it's because they're Hispanics, right? So like they're just chill like that in general,
Yeah.
or I mean, if that's just, you know what I mean? Because like the whole camp is amazing, man. I mean, the guys are real cool to work for, you know?
Yeah.
And do they have the Chilango accent? No.
No,
No? Not at
no.
all. Oh, okay.
And I think they probably lose it because they're singers.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right. Was your wallet still in your pocket?
Was what?
Was your wallet still in your
Oh,
pocket?
yeah, for sure.
You
But
never
like,
know.
but like even like his like so like some of his like their crew, right? Like the camp, right? The people behind the scenes, they're like for sure like chilangos, you know, like you can hear when they only speak Spanish, and when they talk to you in English, like right, because they come to LA thinking like, oh dude, this dude doesn't probably know, you know,
Yeah.
he can be Hispanic but not
Yeah.
know one lick of, you know, so I gotta talk to
Yeah.
him in English and it's all broken, like,
Yeah, it's
and then you'll be like, hey dude, like in Spanish, and they're like, oh shit, hey, que huele cabrón, you know, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny because like you see a lot of Hispanics come to the pharmacy and they see like 3 Hispanics. It's like, we're clear Hispanics, and they're like, look at you for like a good second, like, and then they say, "Hablas español?"
Yeah.
Yeah, ¿cómo
Yeah,
está?
yeah, right, like,
like, okay, like, oh shit.
yeah, they're probably like, woo.
That sick ass side of relief.
Yeah.
Now, you never know too, because that's why it's not to hate anybody, but like whenever I see another like Hispanic person working, like I don't talk to them in Spanish right away because I just don't know.
Yeah.
Because like there's been times where like this is a brown ass dude.
Oh, for sure.
And I talk to him in Spanish, and like, oh bro, I know English. Like, oh shit, my bad, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, all right, now we're cool. So now it's all English until they tell me otherwise. And then when I was driving over the road, there was a guy in Arizona, dude. I swear, straight bicep looking. And I was like, hey, what's up, man? Like, ¿dónde están las modelos, right? And he's like, oh, I'm Native American, man.
So like what you said there, have you seen that movie, The Mule?
I seen parts of it with what's his face, that famous ass director.
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood. Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
So there's like a scene, right? There's like a scene where like they're looking for the truck, right? And they're like, oh, it's got to be this dude, man, right? And they fucking pull him over, and you fucking see him, and you're like, this guy's a fucking straight fucking shoot.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey man, like I'm an American citizen, you know? Like they're like, dude, aren't you Hispanic? I'm not even Hispanic, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm white or whatever.
I'm Iranian.
So like that shit, you know, like what you just said right now, that kind of like what it took me back to.
You know, like, I don't think I've ever asked like, if your parents are Mexican, where part are they from?
They're from Michoacan.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're from Michoacan, both my parents. Now there's my grandma, right? This is way before she even passed away. I mean, she's been gone for years. But she had told me once that my dad's dad was Italian,
Oh, nice.
right? And because our last name is Collazo, which is, if you like look it up, whatever, it's goes back to Italian, you know, and like he was born and raised in Mexico and all that. But I think, right, like at the time when whatever migrated, you know how people fucking left and a bunch of like, right, people went everywhere, right?
Yeah, dude.
So that's what I think, right? That like whatever his parents or whoever came to Mexico and right, so on and so forth.
I mean, kind of same thing with our great grandparents. You know, like they were from Germany and somehow landed in Guatemala.
Yeah.
And that's where we're from.
Right.
You know, but like,
Yeah, I mean, so like I think like stuff like that happens all the time, right? And I guess now they have that the 23andMe crap, right?
Yeah.
Or right? I think that's what it's called.
You can
So,
check like
yeah,
what-
you can
what
check
is
what
it?
you are. You know what I mean? But I mean, dude, like right? Because like I have like the Armenian look, stuff like that, right? Arabian, whatever, like from like fucking Saudi and all that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm Saudi.
But then like when I meet like Italians, right? Like along the way, like they ask me, hey, dude, like, are you Italian? And I'm like, oh, well, you know, like it's in my blood. You know what I mean? Like, and they're like, all right, like,
A long time ago, I was.
right at one point, you know.
At one point.
You know what I mean? So I mean, I guess to them, because they tell me, and I'm like, oh, I mean, right, like we notice it, and we're like, oh, this is fucking Armenian. I mean, I walk to any fucking liquor store, and like I've had it so
For
many
real?
times, dude. Fuck yeah, we're like, I walk into a liquor store, and you know it's owned by an Armenian dude, and they'll talk to me in Armenian, and I'm like,
Oh man.
I'm like, dude, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're saying, and they're like,
my parents
"Bro,
are from Mexico, dude.
yeah, right, you know what I mean? And they're like, oh, you're not Armenian? I'm like, no, man, like, sorry,
Honestly,
dude.
I've had that at work too. Where like some Armenians come in and they start talking to me, and I'm like, I don't know what,
You're
I don't
like,
know
hey,
what you want from me.
You're like, no speako.
And then like being that your parents are from Michoacan, like can you tell the different accents in Mexico? Because like I feel like if you're from TJ, you talk a certain way. Sinaloa, Michoacan, Jalisco.
You know what? I think like the only thing I'm like aware of is like like from the DF, right? Because you hear about it so much of like we make fun of it, right? Like get on that way, you know what I mean? Like just like like the way they talk is different, right?
¿Cómo están las mamadas?
So me personally, I don't think I can tell like when someone's like from where, you know what I mean?
From a different state.
Because I honestly don't go to Mexico, you know? The only times I've gone to my hometown when I was 5 years old.
Dang, so it's been a long time.
You know what I mean? Like what I remember like has changed, right? And the only other 2 times I've gone to Mexico is for work, you know? So like I've been to like a what's that? Cancun?
Yeah.
Right? No, Cancun?
No, you went to Puerto Vallarta, no?
Yeah, but I went to Cabo. So I went to Cabo to go do like a personal show for somebody, right? And then just recently last year, I went to Puerto Vallarta for the Bachelor.
Oh, okay. Who won? Can you tell us or no?
To be quite honest, so it's like the Bachelor in Paradise. I honestly like don't even pay attention.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it's funny you say that because there's people who actually watch the show and they're like, hey, can you tell me like? And I'm like, dude, I don't know, like I don't pay attention. You know what I mean?
Like,
Like,
I was just there to do lighting.
yeah, I'm like, sorry, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we're having beers, dude, while they're filming. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a shit.
Damn, but what happened that you guys don't go back or what?
Well, so I just don't go.
Okay.
Right. So like my dad goes all the time now, right? My brothers go, right? I just don't go, man. Like I just feel because of the point in my life where I'm at, right? Like my pops has talked a little bit, right? Of like who we are and what we do. So I just don't like feel like, like your own family will fucking turn you in, dude, right? Like just to try to get some money off of you, like.
Yeah, and that too, because it's dangerous right now. No?
Right, for sure. So like I like that's a real big reason why I stay away from Mexico. You know what I mean? Like, like I don't go. And like a bunch of times, like even like when we go for like shows and all that stuff. When I've gone to different countries, we have like personal securities. We're escorted like straight out of the airport. You know what I mean? Like, like if we're celebrities type of thing. So I feel comfortable going to places like that because we have that.
Yeah, because the added security.
For sure. Like even when people like, when like you guys have invited me to like Mexico, dude, like I don't go, like I'm sure it's a great time, but I just stay away because I'm like not that I'm even flashy because I don't even dress flashy, but I'm like, I just stay away, dude. Like I'd rather avoid that cost,
Damn. So how many countries have you gone through work?
Probably like half of the world.
God damn, that's
Yeah.
badass.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a blessing, you know what I mean? Like I did it in, my early, we said we're 22, so I did it when I was like 20,
It's like,
Yeah, man. I mean, so like just blessed, you know what I mean?
but maybe it's not a good idea either. Now that you have a 4-month-old.
Right. Yeah. So I for sure try to like stay home, or work locally, I should say.
Because I think it makes a difference, like when or maybe not right now, like maybe you have a small window to like go to places and he won't notice.
For sure.
But like I think it makes a big difference, like when you come home every night at a certain time, where your kids see you.
Oh, constantly.
Often.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
'Cause I think it does make a difference. Like kids a lot of times, like
they'll remember, dude.
Yeah, we'll fuck up and we'll say like no, or they know that I'm working hard. They don't know shit.
Yeah. Right. They're always like, why is he at work?
Like
like fuck it.
You can like look at
we have enough.
Our dad would leave at 6 a.m. and then come back like work at like 8, 9 at night. And go to sleep and do that shit all over again during the week.
Yeah, that's how it was for like us, you know what I mean?
A lot of us, like
it's like
2 jobs, you know what I mean? 3 jobs sometimes, like just to make ends,
I talked to a lot of the homies and like they had similar experiences. Like they didn't know their dad until like after like they were 25, Right.
Yeah. Like once they're on the retirement age.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
And we're not like isolated in that experience. Like a lot of the homies, like I said, like they didn't know their dad until way later.
Yeah, no, I mean it's true, man. I mean, since he's born, I do Super Bowl now, right? Like that's like one of my shows that I do now. And
what was that one?
What's that?
So what show was that?
The Super Bowl.
Oh, so you're gonna like be at the Super Bowl?
Yeah. So last year was like my first year doing it at SoFi, and it looks like it's gonna be a continuing like stuff for me, right? So like,
what's up with those tickets though?
Yeah. I wish, man. So like, I do like the player entrance, right?
I mean, this year it's
Arizona.
Yeah.
So it's like them like when they're walking out of the locker room and out the tunnel to the field, like we do that whole little setup. So like we have it way easier than like the people who do the halftime show, right? And
Yeah,
like
sure.
I'm on the field,
Fuck, dude, yeah.
The
you know what I
halftime-
mean? So like I'm watching him warm up the whole shebang.
Especially the halftime show. That
Oh,
last year
it's
was, like,
it's
it was
insane. And
I
then
was
so like last year was like my first time doing it, right? So like for us, like we were able to stick around and watch the whole game, right? Like we have field access, we walk anywhere in the stadium.
Did they give you guys tickets? No.
No, so like we have like a special little credential that has like our photo on it, and everywhere we go we have to scan it,
Okay.
right? So there's obviously security everywhere, so you can't be like here fool, like
especially
you know what I mean?
like SoFi.
Yeah, for sure, right? Like
Like
because like your photos on it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like the people who do the halftime show, like could not watch the game, like they get kicked out after the halftime like performance, like
Why is that?
Sucks.
it's I guess they just try to like limit and right, like you're working to do, you're not here, it's not a privilege for you type of thing, maybe. I don't know, right? So
You
like
don't care either.
yeah, I mean it could be, you know what I mean? But I mean I'm like, you know, I'm into football, so I'm like, well fuck dude, I'm gonna stay, I don't care what team it is, and hopefully this year's the Eagles, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said.
Which would be fucking dope, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so, you know, like this is gonna be the first time that I'm gonna be away. I'm be gone for like 2.5 weeks. So we'll see.
So you're gonna be gone for 2.5 weeks for the,
Yeah.
for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, so
Yeah, but like, so, like at that point, your kid will be what, 6 months?
no,
Yeah, or 5 months.
5 months.
4.
4?
Yeah,
No, because
because
he's 4 months in right now.
he,
no?
he turns 4 months this upcoming week.
Okay. So,
Oh yeah, so 5.
yeah, so under a year, he probably won't notice.
No, right. So like, you know, like what I plan to do is like fly them out, you know what I mean? Fly them out and like come stay, you know, in the hotel for whatever, a few days, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you have family out there now in Arizona?
No.
I mean, do we? No.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we have a cousin.
I got like
I
family
think
like
we-
in the
I
East
think-
Coast,
I'm
you know?
pretty sure we do.
No, I mean, because I know Kenneth moved out there.
Yeah, I don't know. I think his sister's still out there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
But we haven't talked to them in years. So.
Well,
No,
we talked to their mom.
Yeah.
She's great.
we're getting sidetracked.
Yeah, so yeah, man, I mean, I guess we'll see how it goes, you know what I mean?
That's fucking sick, dude. Like saying like, yeah, fucking, I'll work for a little bit at the Super Bowl.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, I'm blessed, you know. I mean, it took me a long time to get where I'm at, you know.
Yeah, because that's a blessing too. Like, so now you pick and choose like what shows you want to work on.
Yeah,
right?
right.
And
Because
then
like
you
we're
can stay local if you want.
for sure, you know, like we're pretty much self-employed, so like your buddies hit you up, you know what I mean? Hey, can you work whatever this show? It's 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, 2 months, and you don't have to take the whole show. You can be like, I can do like 2 weeks, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And like they'll hire you for that, you know what I mean?
that's cool.
And is it that hard to find people to?
Sometimes it is, man. It just depends. Like when it's like super busy, it's pretty fucking hard to try to find someone, to like even right, like because just like I'm like, let's say I'll be hitting you up, you have 20 other people who are hitting you up too. Like, hey, are you available? You know, so it's kind of like first come first serve type of thing.
And I'll be like, nah, I'm only working for Lewis.
And when you start off, like you start from the bottom, huh?
Well, it just depends, right? Because like, so like the union that I'm in, right? Just like any union, it's politics, right? So like, right, like if you come from generations, like you can be fresh out of high school, dude, and go from fucking your dad balling to like, hey, dude, I just turned 18, now I'm making 6 figures, right? Because like that's like how it is there, and you don't have to know shit, you know, because of who your family is, right? You're like the last thing that you know is associated with you. So even if you don't know anything, someone's gonna show you and take care of you, right? Because of like I work with your pops or your pops got me in, you know, type of thing. So it's all like politics, you know. So I started from the bottom, and that's what I like, you know what I mean? That like, so I learned like I've done like the shittiest fucking gigs, you know what I mean? Like shittiest jobs where I was getting paid like fucking $20 an hour, dude, being there fucking long ass time, like busting my ass in the rain, you know what I mean? In the mud, dude, like whatever. But I mean, it's shit like
you don't know better, right?
yes and no. I mean, but like, cause if you're trying to get your name out there, right? Like, like for like my whole first like few years of my career, man, like I was like a dog, dude. Like, which is why like you guys never really saw me, right? Like after high school, like I was always working, man, like 7 days a week, dude. Like
Same here.
always saying yes to work, because the second you say no, like
So
someone's like,
this
like
is not gonna work. Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so I did that for a long time where I was always like, yes, you know, the yes man, you know?
Yeah.
And like now I'm like the fucking no man, dude. Like I'm cool. You know what I mean? Like,
No, you've earned that right. Fool. So
Yeah, I mean,
and congratulations on that, and cheers.
yeah, cheers, man.
Cheers on that. Thank you. Hey, honestly, oh yeah,
I'm empty.
I have a picture of himself drinking Cobras, and I was like, "Fuck, this was not gonna fucking make it." Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
I saw that shit. But the fool like had a picture of himself with a fucking whole like little cooler in his fucking hand.
Jesus.
Yeah, and I was like, "Fuck, dude."
It's all good though,
Yeah.
you know. I mean, I didn't hit like really anybody up. You know what I mean? Like I was even gonna ask Eddie because we were talking about you guys' podcast when I was at his house, and then he was like, "Yeah, like I told Shrek that I'll go whenever my brother goes." So he's like, he's never gonna go.
He's
so
never gonna go.
so he's like, so
Yeah.
never, And I was like, oh, okay, like,
Because
Yeah.
they don't follow that rule of 100% not scared.
Yeah.
they're scared.
They're scared.
scared 100% of the time.
Yeah, they're scared.
Yeah, but yeah, man. I mean, this is cool. I like, like I told you, I listen to your podcast, listen to your wife's. I mean, I think your wife has a voice for it, dude.
Yeah, no, like I really enjoy my wife's podcast too.
Yeah, for sure, man. I
And
mean,
she has like great guests. Like right here is more of a hangout. Like,
yeah,
we're
for sure, right? You're
fucking
just
around.
like hanging out with the boys and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has been probably one of the more substantive podcasts we've had. Like you're actually spitting facts and knowledge.
I don't know about that, but yeah,
Yeah, like other ones have been just like drinking fest,
partying it up, having a good time, getting away from
So
the
one with Johnny and
from the wife's. Oh, dude, that shit was gnarly.
Yeah.
Like I was telling like my buddy who I was talking to about, right, who I was gonna try to bring, like I was like showing them like episodes, right, and to me like I die from certain shit because it's shit that we went through in high school, right, and like I know these dudes on a personal level, so like to me like I'll sit there and fucking laugh my ass off, and he's like kind of like, oh, all right, like I can see what's funny, and I have to like backtrack and tell him stories, right, like oh well, right, he brought this up because of blah blah blah, and this is who these dudes are, like, so I mean.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like because we're still learning, So I gotta remember like the past is funny, but you gotta keep it in
Right,
Yeah, talk about
because
that
I mean, because like for like certain people, they're probably like, dude, like,
what the fuck these guys
Yeah,
talking about?
like-
Because I'm the same way. Because I listened to a gang of other small podcasts, right? And like sometimes they get into little tangents of like their past stories.
yeah,
I'm like, I don't know what they're talking about, And like it's still cool, like I enjoy it, but like I get it,
right, for sure. Yeah,
So-
man. I mean, I can bring you some people. You know what I mean? Like one of my boys is a writer for the Lakers. So
Yeah.
he's like a media coverage guy. He's like kind of well known in the industry.
Yeah, like
I
honestly,
mean, like but like you just tell me like what you like the kind of people you want. You know what I mean? Like
there is no kind of people that I want. I want
Yeah.
Ooh.
everybody. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
that's
like-
filthy. I love it.
Yeah, we want to be the whores of the podcast.
Hell
yeah.
Where everybody comes in.
Everybody comes in.
That's
awesome.
I just met this guy 20 seconds ago. He seems like a good dude.
You want to stay for a beer?
yeah, and then like you add alcohol to it, and fuck
No,
it.
for sure. Like changes everything. Because
Yeah.
like I mean, like I told you, I'm not drinking, so
And then just so people know, like I don't force guests to drink. Like a lot of times they come in here and they want
And
to.
they want to party, for sure.
They want to party.
Yeah.
But like if you want to come in and you don't drink, that we totally respect that. We have Pellegrino, we have water.
you got to sign an NDA though.
Nah, it's like shit.
No, but
and
I
then-
mean,
and if you decide like if the episode didn't go good, because I've had this happen too, where they say, "Hey, I didn't like that. Can you not put it out?" And I have no choice.
right, for sure.
Yeah.
That's why you should get people to sign the NDA.
Yeah, nah.
Then
Nah,
they'll be
we're,
fine. No.
we're not there yet. We're a very small production, and then yeah, dude, like I appreciate you coming here.
No, man, thanks
And,
for having me,
like,
dude.
yeah,
This is cool. I
this
mean,
is
I know we talked about it, me trying to come down for a while, and
Yeah.
it just never happens.
And you've been like on my list, like one of the more requested guests.
Oh, whoa, dude! Wow, that's pretty high.
Yeah. I mean,
Compared to that
like-
special guest you gave me
having-
here all the time, dude, who was supposed to be my co-host today, or my co-guest, I should say.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on, Fetus.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having us, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah.
All right. This has been another episode of Tall Boy Sunday. Thank you guys, and listen up.
See you.
Bye.
Peace.